5 reasons you should buy your home now. When you're in the market to buy a home, you always keep getting the fears, the jitters, the reason for not buying, the reason for maybe you want to just go buy, and the thing keeps changing every day. Hi, I'm Amol Heda with Keller Williams Bay Area Estates and author of Thriving Through Ownership. Here are the 5 reasons you should do to stop putting off buying your home. Number 1, you have a stable job, you got good income going. The moment you get good income and a stable job, you should go decide to buy a home, because if you qualify for lending, this is a good place to get buying your own home. In my book, I've written, don't rent a home. When you rent a home, you're paying for their mortgage, you're paying for their property management, you're paying for the owner's profit, and you're paying for the owner's maintenance. Whereas if you just borrow the money or rent the money, I call it rent the money because it makes it easier for people to digest than saying borrow the money. So the moment you rent the money, you're only paying the interest, not all the other charges that go with it. So the moment you have income, start seeing whether you can qualify. The second reason for you to buy a home is going to be you collected enough down payment. So if you have enough money collected to do a down payment, that's awesome. I have put several transactions together for a lot of my high income clients with just 5% down. So much so that even my own first condo that I bought it with 5%. I bought a 388K condo for just $25,000 in down payment. Of course, I paid a lot of interest and PMI, but in just 5 years, for those $25,000 that I bought the home with, I made $167,000. Do you think you can make that kind of money? Check out. Number 3 reason why you want to buy a home today is the interest rates may seem high, but they are only going to go higher from here. A lot of times people ask me, Amol, interest rates are too high. They were 2% just last year, and now they're 5 and 6%. I don't want to buy a home. How can I afford a home with this kind of interest rate? So my response to them, and I want you to think that if somebody were to come, you had say millions of dollars, and somebody were to come to you and say, give me $2 million to buy this home, and I'll write you 360 checks at a certain interest rate. What is that interest rate that you will want to charge that borrower to give them this money? So I think the amount of interest rate that the lender should charge should be higher than what they can get from S&P 500, which has been 6.5% or so. Of course, there is risk in that, but then there is risk in this. And the lender gets 360 cut pieces of it. So, if you think interest rates are high, you need to think where they will be when somebody wants to get a reasonable return for their money. Reason number 4. Because the interest rates were so low in the last 1 or 2 years, so they were below 3 for only 9 months, by the way. A lot of people got their homes financed or refinanced, took money out. So the smart ones even did a cash out refinance, and some of them, a lot of the homes are paid off, or their equity is so high, like their home is currently $2 million and their loan is barely $200,000. Given this situation, if they try to go and buy something for their next level, they have to pay an arm and a leg because they bought this home for like say 300K or 400K and their loan now is $100,000. If they have to buy a $3 million or $2.5 million property today in the Bay Area, even they cannot afford it, even though they own a very nice home. So what's going on? And I'm going to do a video very soon because I'm going to pull all the statistics and show how the stats relate to home buying. So when I pulled those stats, I saw that the inventory has been successively declining every year. So you're not going to see more homes on the market, particularly in the San Francisco Bay Area. We are not in Austin or Boise or Raleigh, where there is unending land on all sides. So here the inventory just keeps shrinking. So you are going to be fighting against an increasing pool of buyers for very little inventory that's here in the market. The last one, your situation since you bought your first home or your last home has changed. Your income went up, your home has built too much equity, you have a lot of money, or because of work from home and school from home, you cannot even have peace at home. So between these things, there are umpteen reasons that people want to buy their next one. So realize 62% of the people that bought their first single family, first home, they cannot even live in that same home just now because that home was just a step into the water. They were trying to feel the water. So the moment they realized, oh, the payments are fine, but the house is very small. Oh, I should have had all the bedrooms on ground floor, or I should have had at least one bedroom on the ground floor, and things like that. So the moment you start realizing that, you will think that I need the right place. So these are the 5 reasons why you might want to not put off buying your home. If you need help, reach out to your favorite agent. And if you're watching this video, I help you position well. I help you understand the market. And I can bring you the reasons why you should do what you should do. If you feel this is helpful, please share it with your friends or family. And click on subscribe and the bell button to be notified when I do my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you for watching.